Not long ago, a prince got married. He met a girl who was an actress, fell in love, and proposed. I think it's very interesting how he came to decide to marry her. Of course, I know nothing really about either of them, and I'm not suggesting that there'll be anything but happiness for the rest of their lives. For all I know, she is wonderful, and he is a lucky man. But let's look at how he came to decide to marry her. First, he said that when he first met her, that he knew she was the one. Oh my God. Gentlemen, she is never the one unless you've done your due diligence. As soon as you adopt the position that love at first sight is reason enough to marry her, you have set yourself up to be trapped. Of course, when you first meet, there could be instant connection. And sure, pursue it. But only until she has answered all the questions, passed the test, and proven herself not to be a teaser type. Only then is marriage a possibility. Okay, now how much did they see each other? Two busy people with demanding careers, mostly on different continents, are not really in a position to get to know each other. Generally, I feel you need 3 years to ensure you're not making a mistake, and certainly living together is advised. They did not do any of that, to my knowledge. Now let's look at some of the things that have come out in the press about her. She is an actress. Well, what do actors do? They pretend to be someone they're not. She is a divorcee, not a deal breaker, but raises questions. She has stated publicly that she is a feminist. To me, those are 3 red flags. If he had followed any of my suggestions, he would have asked her about her ex. Most likely he did, but meeting the ex would have been very advisable if possible. Some professions have a high divorce rate. Actors are among them. I guess that considering how competitive it is, spending time together is at a premium. Remember what I said about career girls, not a good choice for marriage. But then she is probably retiring from acting. Still, actors are adept at convincing you that they are the person that they are only pretending to be. Finally, being a feminist is something that I would need to know more about. What does that mean? Most women who claim to be feminists pitch a softball when discussing this with men. You know, they'll say something about equal pay for equal work, no glass ceiling for women, and he should help to take care of the family since she has a career too. Blah, blah, blah. All very reasonable, but is it the truth? Time for the 3rd degree, a real question and answer period to find out what is what. But we all know she's beautiful, and he's not going to take any chances in losing her. So he'll leave that discussion until after they're married and live with the consequences. As I said, I wish them much happiness, but the prince is a perfect example of a typical man not taking any of the steps I can see to ensure he is marrying a pleaser and not a teaser. And if you think I'm being harsh, well, look at the royal family. Not exactly batting 1,000, are they, in the marriage department? His father, his uncle, and his aunt are all divorced. I think you get the picture. See you at the next lesson.